A depressing amount of old tech ends up in landfill. In fact, we only recycle around a fifth of all the electronic waste produced in the UK each year.
But what are we meant to do about the unusable and old tech in our homes?
I guess tech it's hugely disposable, isn't it? Isn't that because they're constantly being upgraded for the new version and they're breaking down?
Just because it's broken, though, doesn't mean it needs to be sent to the tip necessarily. Lots of things can be repaired, refurbished, upgraded and given a new lease of life.
But you've got to spend money on tool set and, of course, parts, so it's not a cheap endeavour. There must be a better, easier way of saving money and time.
Well, that sounds like a challenge to me. What's better, replace or repair?
You're on. You can fix and I'll look for alternatives. And I think I've already found the ideal first bit of tech that we should use.
Oh, yes? What's that?
Your almost 10-year-old MacBook. It's very slow, it wheezes. Do you know how I know? I've got one exactly the same.
So, challenge 1 is to somehow upgrade our old devices rather than chuck them away and buy new. First up, I'm having a go at upgrading my 9-year-old MacBook.
This is nice and nostalgic.
To replace my MacBook with a brand new model would set me back at least £1,000. So opting to repair this 2012 model is sure to save me money.
Remove the lower case. Ah, good.
And thanks to a free online tutorial, I only need to shell out for upgraded components. I'm starting with the RAM, quadrupling it from 4 GB to 16, costing me £119.90. And thanks to my step-by-step video guide, the process is proving a doddle.
Pull the RAM stick out of the socket.
More RAM gives you faster startup times and a slicker all-round computing experience.
Well, that was super easy, really. It just took 5 minutes.
While John busies himself taking his laptop to pieces, my identical 2012 MacBook is very much still in one piece, so I can do all my work from the comfort of my sofa.
So I want to replace this MacBook, but what I don't want is to have to fork out around £1,000 for a brand new one.
There are plenty of places to go when wanting to buy a second-hand laptop, but today I'm using the CEX app, a one-stop shop that not only sells used tech, but will also buy your unwanted gadgets from you. Perfect.
This app allows you to put the details of the tech you want to sell in, and then it comes up with a trade price. 183 quid. Not bad.
No toolkit required, eh, John?
Let's get on to the hard drive, replacing this conventional one with an SSD.
SSDs, or solid-state drives, have no moving parts, making them more reliable. Compared to hard disk drives, they boot faster, run apps faster, and transfer files faster.
Pull the hard drive cable array from the body of the hard drive.
Time to pop in the new 480GB SSD I've bought online for £45.95.
And now put the lid back on. Well, that's taken me about 15 minutes and all seems to have gone really rather smoothly.
All in all, under 200 quid, including tools, which is at least £800 cheaper than buying a new model with the same RAM and SSD. It's got to be a winner. I wonder how Del Boy Dealey's getting on with his trade-in.
All I need to do is source a replacement laptop.
And to stand any chance in this challenge, I need to find one with specs at least as good as John's.
This one looks like it's on the money. 16 gig of RAM, half a terabyte of storage, and 2015, £670. Buy.
With £183 of credit from selling my old machine, I've only had to fork out $487 for a newer and more powerful MacBook than my 2012 model.
Plus, it uses the latest operating system, Big Sur.
Whereas I can only upgrade mine up to Catalina. No, but it does everything I wanted it to do, and it was very easy to upgrade. And I'm still quids in compared to that.
Less than half the price of mine, actually. So, yeah, I guess you've won this round.
That's 1-0 to Team Repair, but it ain't over yet.
So, upgrading my MacBook was quick and easy, and there are loads of other gadgets to upgrade and repair.
Yes, for example, like...
Ooh. Would you believe it? I've managed to smash 2 phone screens and neatly segue into the next challenge. John, take it away, old boy.
Smashed phone screens cost us Brits £680 million a year to fix. But I reckon a do-it-yourself repair of this Google Pixel 4a will make me big savings, even if it does invalidate my manufacturer's warranty. Despite me following another online guide, it's a bit trickier than anticipated.
I've broken the screen again.
I bet Otis has just pulled out a wad of notes and bought a replacement. Ha!
Don't tell John, but on this one, I actually agree with him. It would be obscene to trash this phone.
So this time, I'm going to take a leaf out of John's book and also replace my screen. But I'm not doing manual labour.
I've got a lot of stuff to be getting on with here.
Waste my precious time going to a physical shop like it's 2003? I think not.
Hey, this looks like a good prospect. A company that will come round, pick up my phone, repair it, and then bring it back to me yard!
While Otis gets ready for another nap, things for me are going from bad to worse.
I'm really doing this very badly.
And worse.
Oh, God! Help! Oh, no.
And worse.
Now don't know what to do.
But finally, the old screen is removed.
Oh, dear, what a mess.
Meanwhile, back at Chez Ortois...
Hello?
I've come to collect the phone for repair.
Excellent. There you go. How long's that going to take?
It'll take about 3 hours.
Perfect. I'll see you soon.
Thank you very much. Bye now.
Sadly, my phone is not an open and shut case.
Oh, where do you put it? Every part of this process is horrible.
With all the old adhesive removed, it's time to apply some fresh tape. Not as easy as it sounds. Now for the new screen, which is setting me back £112 on top of the £35 I've already spent on fancy tools and glues.
And maybe it'll stick. Woohoo!
And that's finished, thank goodness.
And it was very fiddly. I don't think I'd really want to do it again.
Ugh, about time, JB. My phone's just returned with a brand new screen, but at 150 big ones and some high street shops charging around half that, did I fork out too much for the convenience? Time to compare notes now JB's emerged from his repair lair.
How much was yours?
£147.62 all in.
Tell me more.
It frankly wasn't the easiest of processes. It's a bit tricky, a bit messy. Though the phone is working.
I win this round then?
You do.
Thank you very much.
Hold the phone. It's now even Stevens. So it's all to play for next as the fate of hundreds of pounds worth of flat screen rests in John's slightly capable hand.
Earlier, I powered to victory in round one of today's challenge, upgrading a laptop for a fraction of the price Otis paid for a newer second-hand model.
And I'm still quids in compared to that.
But I fought back with a victory of my own, deciding to follow in John's footsteps and repair tech myself. Or at least pay a professional to do it. Hello?
I've come to collect the phone for repair.
Excellent. It may have cost me a couple of pennies extra, but it saved me a whole lot of time and faff.
Oh, no.
Meaning I won round two.
Thank you very much.
So, at 1-1, victory's up for grabs in the final round. After a quick break for a cuppa and some classic Gadget Show on the telly.
Oh, turn this up. I'm about to say something really important.
I'm trying to. I wonder if the speakers are broken.
Oh, broken speakers. Don't worry, I'll take care of it. I'll nip down the shops and get a replacement TV. I won't be long.
Oh, I think I'll mend it. I used to mend tellies. It was a few decades ago.
With the sound not working, the obvious place to start is with the speakers.
Lift off back and see the inside of the telly. How exciting.
Dodgy sound might mean an expensive circuit board replacement.
Oh!
But could be a much more fixable loose connection or faulty speakers.
And there are the speakers. And they just clip in and out.
If my instincts are right, this could well save me buying a whole new telly.
Speakers easily detached.
Well, John, my cheap replacement is a whole new telly. Plus, I'm saving it from the scrap heap. This shop on the outskirts of town specialises in selling goggle boxes with minor defects at major discounts, giving me the best of both worlds. Result!
New speakers.
I've bought replacement speakers for only £15.99. Pennies in comparison to the price of a new telly. And they're surprisingly easy to fit.
Here, like so.
The whole process took me less time than it takes to make and drink a cup of tea. But do my TV speakers work?
It's the weather.
Yes!
Little gizmo, the Netatmo.
While buying another TV isn't the most sustainable option, buying damaged models destined for landfill means I'm not only saving cash, but doing my own little bit for the environment. This looks like me. Yep, 50-inch from LG, 4K HDR. The TV John's mending doesn't have HDR support, and it's only 48 inches, plus it's 5 years older than this one. Was $549.99, is now $339.99. And the only thing that's wrong with it was the packaging. Let's have a look. Looks good enough to me. This round's mine, JB. He's going to be so jelly of my bargainous telly.
Well, while you rushed off thoughtlessly and immediately bought another TV, I managed to repair this one quite easily.
Oh, OK, well, I got this, and the only thing wrong with it was the packaging. Although I nabbed my TV for an incredible price of $339.99, John has blown me out of the water with his 16 quid fix.
No need to go to landfill, no need to waste any resources building a new TV. It's still alive.
So the final point goes to me. Repairing can be cheap, easy and eco-friendly.